Hey everybody, it's John with the Georgia Fencing Academy, and today we're going to explore the concept of attacks, specifically simple attacks. Different types of simple attacks, direct and indirect, where epee is concerned with or without opposition, as well as different vehicles of delivery, which would be lunge or a fleche, or even an extension for that matter. Also, we're going to start delving into the concept of preparation, how to set up a simple attack effectively so that you're setting the light off. All right, so let's get to work. Now, simple direct and indirect attacks. An attack, fencing definition of an attack, being an offensive action against an opponent. Here we teach two types of simple attacks, a direct attack or indirect attack. A simple direct attack starts in one line, finishes in the same line, whereas a simple indirect attack starts in one line, finishes in another. Once Lyndsay and I start working together, you'll be able to see what this definition of a different line is. Also, where epee and foil are concerned, attacks can be done with or without opposition. That means that basically you're opposing your opponent's blade, pushing along the blade as you continue the extension and finish the attack. Also, two vehicles of delivery would be either lunge or fleche. So let's get Lyndsay into the picture, and then we'll start talking about lines and demonstrate how to do a simple direct or indirect attack absence of blade. So the first action is a simple direct attack. This is the one that starts in one line, finishes in the same line. And Lyndsay is going to perform this action first with an action, a slow extension of the arm, acts as preparation. This preparation is utilized in order to acquire as much information as she can in order to make the correct decision. So here, on guard for me, Lyndsay. Lyndsay starts with the extension of the arm. I pull my arm back like I'm going to try to stop hit her, or I just drop my point to remove the threat, and she finishes with a lunge, recover. So you can see that she is starting in the inside line and finishing on the inside line, okay? Next would be the indirect attack, okay? In this case, what'll happen is that I will have to search for her blade, as if I'm trying to defend myself with a parry or just search for her blade. She will perform a circular motion around the blade called a disengage and then hit me on the outside line. Outside line being defined as everything on this side of the blade is outside, this side of the blade is inside, above the bell guard is high line, below the bell guard is low line. So for the indirect attack, on guard, she starts the extension, I go to search, she disengages, and then finishes. And you'll notice that this is a continuous extension of the arm. She's not stopping the extension of the arm. If she stops the extension, she's probably going to expect that I'm going to hit her. Now we'll look at opposition. Opposition is an opposing action on the blade. You're maintaining blade contact throughout the entire extension to push your opponent's point out of the way. In this case, we can also perform simple attacks with or without opposition, direct or indirect. So Lyndsay, on guard. Here, Lyndsay will start her extension. I extend towards the arm. She takes the blade, a simple direct attack with opposition, lifting the weapon up, moving my point out of the way like this. So let's see that again. Okay, ready? And go. Boom, just like that. Now, indirect with opposition, okay? So basically what'll happen is that I will extend to the inside line, and Lyndsay will transfer my point to her high outside line or sixth line, and then finish the action with an opposition. So, ready? Extend. I extend. She disengages the blade, raise the weapon up a little bit higher. She's moving my weapon out of the way, and then I set her back to recover. So, start your extension. Boom. And then recover. Now let's randomize all of the actions. Simple direct, indirect attacks with and without opposition. And basically Lyndsay is going to be cueing me to react. She starts at extension of the arm. She asks her question. And her question is, hey, what are you going to do when I threaten you? I'm going to search for the blade. I'm going to extend my arm. She's going to have to respond appropriately. All right, now we're going to incorporate another vehicle of delivery. Before, Lyndsay was just attacking me with a lunge. Now we're going to execute it with a fleche. You have to make absolutely sure that the response that you're getting from your opponent is accurate, because she doesn't want to respond badly or late to me. She doesn't want to go at the right time, because she could very well get hit, or I could counterattack her. So she's not going to telegraph her attack either. She's going to stay down low and launch into the fleche. Ready? So let's see direct attack with a fleche. Now you'll also notice that when she attacked me, she hit me, right, on the bound. She hit me on the bound. The back foot hit the strip, and then she stepped off the strip. Very important to run away from the strip, like we talked in footwork 1. Or in footwork basics. Next will be an indirect attack with a fleche. Good. Next, I walk into her critical distance. She takes the blade direct with opposition. Good, pushed it out of the way. And then finally, indirect with opposition. Good. So that was simple direct and indirect attacks without opposition, with a lunge or a fleche. Hopefully that was helpful. A couple of things that you'll want to remember is when you are executing the attack, make sure you have the blade if you're attacking with opposition. You don't want to fall off the weapon and wind up getting hit on a counterattack. Secondly, make sure that when you are enveloping the blade or you are taking the blade, that your disengages are small. You don't want to get hit in prep or hit on the counterattack. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.